All right, so a lot of you have been asking of the possibility of running TikTok ads using your mobile phone, I mean from the ads manager, right? And I've always said that it is better to run your TikTok ad or set up your TikTok ad using either a laptop or a tablet, basically because of the interface, right? So that things will be very or quite easy for you to navigate, okay? Because primarily the ads manager of TikTok was not optimized for a phone, right? It's not optimized. It wasn't optimized for mobile, right? But in this video, I'm going to be responding to that. So I'm going to be showing you how you can navigate the ads manager of TikTok using your mobile phone. And in this case, I'm using an Android phone. So already you can see we are on the ads manager website. That's ads.tiktok.com. Okay. So that's the website to visit. They have the other website, which is business.tiktok.com. Okay. So here is the website. In case you want to sign up, by the way, we are going to be using a TikTok app, or rather a TikTok profile, right, to sign in or to set up or sign up, right? So we are not going to be using email, and we are not going to be using phone number. But if you're going to be using email, that's still fine. If you want to use a phone number, still fine. But for phone number, ensure that that phone number is active on WhatsApp, because more often than not, they will be sending you codes. If you're using phone, they will be sending you codes on WhatsApp, okay? So if you want to create or sign up on the ads manager, I've already told you the website we're using here is ads.tiktok.com, ads.tiktok.com, okay? So if you want to sign up, simply come here. You can use this button where it says get started, or you click on the hamburger icon, the three lines up here. Let me show you these three lines here. You can click on it, right? When you click on it, it opens like this. Now up here, you can see login, right? If we scroll down here, you still see get started, okay? Okay, so now when we click on login, it will take us to this next interface. Of course, from there, we can as well sign up if we want to sign up, okay? So it opens in a moment. All right, so it brings us here, right? If you want to sign up from here, you see the button here where it says sign up now, right? That's the place I'm talking about. So you can click on it, and then you will be able to sign up either with your email, with your phone number, which I said must be active on WhatsApp, and then you can as well sign up using your TikTok account. That's your TikTok profile, okay? But in this case, we already have Ads Manager, so we are not going to be signing up. It's quite easy to sign up, right? So we're not going to be signing up. We're going to be signing in, right? And we're going to be using this option, okay? By the way, if you want to use phone, you click here. Let me click on it. So you see where to now enter the phone number, okay? But we don't want to use phone, and we don't want to use email. So I'll click on login with TikTok, which is here, down here. All right, so you already brought up my account, right? In case it's not this particular account, this is my TikTok page now, right? In case it's not this one that I want, I'll click here where it says switch account, so right? But for me, that's the account I want to use, right? So you already highlighted it. So what I'll do is I'll come here and click on continue. Now an email will be sent to me, a code will be sent to my email, right? So once it arrives, I'll see it up here, right? Because my email gives me notification. Then I'll take the code. Once I enter it here, right, we'll now be able to sign in properly, right? Okay, I think the code has come. I can see the email here now, so I can swipe like this. So this is the code here, 8E54CB. 8E54CB. It's logging in now. All right, so it has logged us in. So this is the interface, what it looks like, okay? So up here, you can see Business Center, right? We have a couple of them here. I think I have about 5 business centers here. These are the business centers that I have here, right? So we've talked about Business Center in the main video, right? So Business Center is like an umbrella, right? It houses your ads managers, your assets like pixels, like partners, and the rest, okay? But what we use to run ad is Ads Manager, right? So there's this Ads Manager here, right? So I can quickly click on it. Can you see the Ads Manager down here? Okay. In case it's not this one that I want, I'll go to the Business Center. But I want to click on this one because that's the one I want to use. So I'll click on it, the Ads Manager. Now, I want to go to my phone and uninstall this. because this is like an app, an ads manager app that I downloaded. So I'll go and uninstall it because it's picking it up from my phone and then enabling me to maybe have a bit of optimization using the phone. Okay, but let it open first so you see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and from here you can click on this plus sign here. Okay, when you click on the plus sign here, you can click on continue and you'll be able to choose your option and create ad, right? But if you look down here, it tells you that there are certain ads you can run. For instance, you can see the sales objective here, right? So here it says for more advertising objectives, visit ads.tiktok.com from your desktop. Okay, now I'll be showing you what we're going to do, right? Because we already visited this particular site, but it's not looking like it yet. Okay, so let's return for now. And if you want to fund the account using this interface, just click on settings here. Okay, so when you click on setting, you'll see how to add fund. Just click on add up here. All right, and go ahead to add fund. Okay, so I said I'm going to go to my phone. I want to uninstall this particular app. I'll show you how to install it later if you want it. So I will uninstall it. I don't want to use it. I want to use the web only. But so long as it's in my phone, it will be interrupting what we are doing. So I've uninstalled it. So let me return to the browser. Okay, so the browser will load in a moment. All right, so I've uninstalled that, right? And we return to this place. This is the first interface we saw, okay? Now, before we navigate from this point, what we'll do next is very, very important so that you can access all the other options, right? So what we'll do is we come up here where we'll have three dots, just up here. We click on the three dots. And then we scroll. I'm using an Android phone, by the way. I said it earlier. So you click on this desktop site here. I click on it. So you can now see that the whole interface has changed, right? By the left-hand side, you see all the business centers, and by the right-hand side, you see all the ads managers, okay? So now I can comfortably select the very ads manager that I want, right? Not just like seeing one ads manager to select. I can see everything now, right? And I can as well see all the business centers. But like I said, what we use to run ad is ads manager, okay? So here I can select any one now. So maybe I'll select the first one, or first of all, you can try to zoom in. Just use your two fingers, your thumb finger and the next, and then you can zoom in, right? And then you can check to see exactly what you are doing, okay? Now, this zooming in is what you do often if you are using a phone, right? So let's select this first one, Global Africa. I'll just click on it. Okay, so it has opened, even though it's still loading, right? So again, you can zoom in, you can use your two fingers and try to zoom in, right? But while zooming in, make sure that you don't refresh the page because it can prompt you to refresh the page, right? So you have to zoom in probably from the corner, okay? From the corner of, like I was holding my fingers from this side and I was zooming in, right? Then I can scroll down like this or scroll up like this and then check what is here. So up here, you can see the hamburger icon by the left, which is this. And now you can see TikTok Ads Manager, then dashboard. If we go like this, you can see campaign, right? But then we're supposed to see tools and we're supposed to, okay, tools is a bit showing. Let me see if we can see part of it. I don't want this place to refresh. So you can see tools, but it's not showing well. Then we have analytics somewhere here, okay? So what we're going to be doing, let me zoom out first, okay? So if we want to create an ad now, we simply click on campaign, which is up here. Let me zoom in again from the sides, okay? So I'll click on campaign. Of course, whether you want to create ad or you want to see the ads you've created before, it's still campaign that you have to click, okay? So these are ads, it's loading the ads, the campaigns I'm running, right? And again, like I said, you can zoom in by stretching from the side. So you can see everything better. So you can see everything, the ads I have here. If I want to start a new ad, sorry, I want to still zoom in. If I want to start a new ad, can you see create here? I'll click on this create to begin a new ad. Now, when you are running ad, you need to understand that there is the campaign level, the ad group level, and the ads level. if your ad has issue, most times, not most times, all the time, it doesn't show at the campaign level. So campaign will be showing active still, right? But let me show you what I mean. Let me scroll like this. I think I turned off all this campaign, or rather, I should be able to show you just in a moment. Okay, I think I turned off those ones. Okay, can you see campaign will always be showing active even when the ad has issue? Like when I go to the ad group now, there might be an ad that is not delivering or something. So the ad group, which is here, this is the second level. If you are working on Facebook, this ad group is called ad sets. Okay, so I click on ad group. So always, if you want to check if your ad is working right or not, check from either ad group or ad level. Okay, so this ad group, let me scroll those way. Now you notice that there's a kind of a demarcation line here. Okay, so I want to remove this thing by showing. So this demarcation line is what you must understand to know how to navigate this place using phone. So if I try to click from here, I'll be able to push everything at once. Okay, so if I still click outside here, I'll be moving everything all together. So I'm still clicking outside, moving everything all together. Can you see? Now this is the challenge we have using phone. One of the challenges anyway. Okay, but then when we come here and we want to see from maybe ad status and every other thing inside here and going forward, we'll have to click within the space now, no longer outside. All right, so if I click within, you see now it's not showing me. This one is ad group ID, then budget, then can you see bid and all of those things? Okay, can you see? If I take it this way, it still shows me what is active. Now, can you see here, this ad group level is showing me that an ad has limited delivery. But when you check, or when we saw on the campaign level, we didn't notice this. Okay, so that was what I was trying to explain. So if you want to know if your ad is performing well or it has issue, don't look at the campaign level. Don't look from here. Make sure you've clicked either ad group or ads. Okay, so that's about that. Now if I want to create a new ad, what I will do is I'll come here where it says create, just click on create. So basically what we did on the desktop site, right, is what you do on the phone, but you now need to know how to zoom in, zoom out, and then move right, move left to be able to have what you want. So it's a bit more stressful using your phone. Okay, so here now we can actually see all the campaign options, including sales that we couldn't see using that app version. Okay, so if I scroll down like this, I want to zoom in a bit. You can now see the sales objective here, right? You can see leads and you can see other things. Okay, now when it comes to setting up the instant form for lead objective, I don't think you can easily do that using your mobile phone. So you have to find a laptop or a tablet, okay, or an iPad to use, right? Because there are a lot of things to navigate through, right? But when it comes to sales, you can easily set up that. Okay, you can just click on sales here. Okay, and then from here we can decide what we want, right? Whether we want to go with website or app or the rest. Okay, now this particular setup is smart setup. How do I know? Because if you look up here, it's telling you their previous version. Okay, so if I click on previous version up here, this black area, now it will take me to the previous version of the campaign level, and now you can see the manual campaign. So I can select the manual campaign from here. Okay, and then I can scroll like this and then scroll those way. If you want to name your campaign, you can find a place here to name your campaign. So maybe we can just delete what is here. Sorry, can just clean what is here and name our campaign. Maybe we can name it learning. Okay, then we can reduce it, then go this way and click on continue. That's down here. Click on continue. It brings you to the ad group level. Okay, so from here you can see this learning, where we put learning is the campaign level, right? So here's the ad group, the second stage, right? So we can also name our ad group. Can delete everything here and name our ad group. Okay, so I've named it the same thing for now. Then you can go ahead to now do every other thing. Okay, so here I already installed my TikTok Pixel on Seller, right? It's a new video I did on how to integrate TikTok Pixel on your Seller store. Okay, so from here now, I can select my pixel. Let's still select this one. Okay, and then down here we can select the event we want to track, maybe purchase. Okay, then we can just adjust it and then go ahead and select every other thing you want, maybe age and every other thing. Here is budget, so you select your budget. Okay, by default it's always at 1,500 naira. That's if you're working from Nigeria. Okay, so you adjust your budget. I think this is the least you can go, but you can adjust your budget to maybe 3,000, 5,000, and the rest depending on your niche, your industry. Okay, so let's suppose this is the way we want it to be. You can just come down here and click on continue. Okay, so having clicked on continue, it brings us to the third stage. Let me show you from up here. Can you see? There's the campaign level, this is the ad group level, and this is the ad level, right? So we can as well go ahead like we did in the other cases to name our ad. Can you see ad name? So we can still name it learning. Okay, so I've named it, and then down here I can select my creative. Now, this video is not about how to sign up now. It's about how to run ads. So I suppose you already have signed up, right? And also you have done your setup. It's during setup that you can connect your TikTok account, your TikTok profile to the ads manager, right? So if you've connected that using what we've taught already in the other videos, you can come here and click on this place to add your video or image. So I'll click on it. If I want to see everything better, I can still reduce it this way. So up here, you can see that we have Creative Library. These are videos that I had to upload from my system or from my phone. Okay, so these are the videos you are seeing here under Creative Library. Can you see these are the videos? Okay, but then if I want to pick it direct from my TikTok page, so I can click on this place where it says TikTok posts. So I click on it. So automatically it took me to where I have different TikTok accounts. So if I click here, you'll see number of TikTok accounts that I have here that I'm managing. Can you see? So what I will do is I want to go with this first one, right? So that it will show me only videos from this account. So I will come here and do unselect. So I'll click on unselect. So it has unselected all the pages. That's why I can't see any video again. So I'll now select the one that I want, which is this first one. This first one now. I'll check it. Automatically all the videos under there will come up. So we suppose it's this first video I want to use, or let me go with this snapshot video. I'll click on it. Yeah, selected it. Then I'll find my way down, or I will reduce this, right? Then I'll find my way down. So I want to get to the right. Okay, you can reduce it further because I want to click here. You can see this button down here because I've selected the video I want. So I want to click that button. I want to zoom in so that you see the button better. Okay, so move it this way. So that's the button here. So I'll save, click on that button. I mean this button here. So it has brought it in. Okay, like I told you earlier, you'll be doing a lot of zooming in, zooming out, moving this way, moving the other way. Okay, so that's the video here now. Okay, so we can go ahead and then fill in every other thing that we need here. Okay, so looking from up here, this is where we named our ad, right? Then we added the video. Okay, now when we scroll down like this, we can choose a call to action button. So you can try to delete everything here. Just click inside this box, then click this cancellation button here, right? And now you can select what you want. Let's say we want maybe apply now or get started. This is the second one here. I click on get started. I select that one. So it's selected now. Okay. So I can click outside of this box so that everything will now adjust. So I've clicked outside it. So can you see call to action button is selected? So here I can name my ad. I can just call it maybe Snapchat ads made easy. Okay. So I've named my ad. Then I can add an image here. But then if you are using a laptop or a tablet, an iPad, that will be easier. But you might want to do it with phone and then you will be taken out of this page, right? It might not load well. That's what I mean. Okay. Then you can add some spices. That's what they call your selling point, things that could motivate people. For instance, if you are giving a price discount within probably 48 hours, you can put it in here. I can write 48 hours price discounts. Okay. So these are things people can see and it motivates them. By the way, anything you're writing on that selling point should be within 25 characters. Okay. So if you are looking here, I think what I've written so far is about 22 or 23 characters. Okay. If you see, for instance, if I add more, you see it turns red. So it's not supposed to go beyond 25 characters. Okay. So once you are done writing it, you can click on confirm. So if you want to write another thing, you can still write. By the time you are done, click on confirm. Let's say I want to also add get my TikTok ads. So I can add it. So you can add as many selling points as possible, right? Things that can motivate or spur people to want to take action, immediate action. Okay. Now the next thing is destination, because we're using the sales objective. So we need a URL. So down here, you have to put in your URL, right? If you have it copied from somewhere, better. If not, you can just write it here. So I know my own, but always start with HTTPS. Okay, always start with that. Then put colon, then forward slash 2 times, right? I can now write seller.com, then forward slash same, that's Snapchat ads made easy. Okay, so that's the website. Okay, so it will load like this. Now if you want to check whether this is correct, you can click here where it says preview to check, but I won't advise, or I won't be doing that here, because I want to do it here, it will take us away from this place. So what I will advise is for you to be sure that the URL is very correct, right? So once done with this, there's nothing else to do here, right? So we can reduce this to see down here where we publish our ad. So with that, you are done. So I don't want to publish this ad. Otherwise, I will just click here and then wait to see what happens at the end of the day. As for this yellow sign, let's see. What they are simply saying here is for you to allow them, right? Allow the system to update what you have here. Okay, under this place we have name. What we have here under this place, that is selling point, with what you have on the landing page. You know, we added a landing page. Until we added that landing page, right? That is my product page. This didn't pop up. Okay, so what they are trying to say is I should give them the option or the permission to use what is on my URL to update my product name. Maybe I should do it so you see what I mean, right? But in most cases, I don't even bother. But let me do it. So all you do here is to click clear all and update. So I'll click on it. It will automatically change even the name. It will just go to the page, right? And then bring what is there. So I've clicked it. I think the network is delaying. Let me click here. I've clicked it again. So can you see what is happening now? So it has even gone to bring a picture from that page, right? So if you check, if I click here now, there's a button here, right? Because the selling point is hiding. If I click this button here now, you will now see the selling point. He has added more selling point because it went to my URL, right, my page, and gathered so many things. But most of these are not what I want as a selling point. So I can begin to remove the ones I don't want. Just click by the side where you have the X, the star, the cancellation button, so that you can remove it. Just read and see the ones you don't want, and you remove them and leave the ones you want if you are using this option. Okay, so I want to remove this one, remove those one. Okay, add, easy ad creation. Okay, sender platform, I don't need this. So at the end of the day, I might still need to use my hand to fill up the, that's why I don't usually go with that option. Okay, but once done, you just come down here, right, and click, down here, and click on publish all. Publish all means that it will publish the campaign, the ad group, and the ad, right? So that's what it's looking at when it says to publish all, right? So that's how to easily navigate the TikTok Ads Manager platform using your mobile phone. It's not that easy, but if you follow the tutorial that I just gave and then zoom in, zoom out, then move right, move left, move up, move down, you'll be able to get it done. But if you have a tablet, an iPad, or a laptop, it is much more better. Okay, so do go ahead and check other videos that we have here to know exactly what to do, right? Anything we did on the desktop version, you can implement them here. The purpose of this phone version is to show you how to easily navigate everything. Okay, if you think you missed anything, just revisit the video and you'll be able to get exactly what I did, right? If there's any question that you have around this, do let me know. Okay, I'll see you in the next interesting updates.